everyone, it's me, Catherine, and welcome back to the kitchen. Today I am videoing by myself, so bear with me. I am working on a very delicious cookie though that I'd love to share with you, and it is our cherry almond chew. I'm gonna switch you over so maybe you can see what I'm doing here, but I want to make sure you guys have out your mixer, want to make sure you have out your separate bowl for your dry ingredients, and we'll go ahead and get started. Alright, so for our cherry almond chew in our mixing bowl, what we want to start with is 1 cup of shortening, which I have already measured out here. So we're just going to scoop that right into our bowl. We also need 1 cup of each kind of sugar. So we need 1 cup of regular sugar. And we need 1 cup of brown sugar. And once you have that compacted in, you can go ahead, dump it in, and start mixing her up. Now, over here in my empty bowl, what I need to add is my dry ingredients. So I want 2.5 cups of flour. So right off the bat, I've got my half. Now I need 2 cups. One, 2. All right, so once I've got my flour, I need some baking soda. I need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And then I also need 1 teaspoon of salt, which I will not measure over my bowl for obvious reasons, I guess. And then I can go ahead and whisk this bad boy up. And I noticed that my cream mixture is doing really good, so I can go ahead and add my eggs. I'm gonna add 2 eggs, no shells. So there goes 1 and 2. So we've got 2 eggs in our mixture there. Our dry ingredients are nice and whisked together. So as soon as this starts to be kind of incorporated a little bit better, I want it creamed a little bit more, I can slowly go ahead and add our flour. See, that's more like it. That's what I want to see. A little bit more sticky. All right, so I'm going to slowly add in my flour here. Flour mixture. We're going to do just a little bit at a time so we don't let everything kind of pile up and fly out. We don't want to get our fingers in there either. I was taught growing up that that would be the worst thing ever because I am such a fan of the beaters and licking them afterwards. My mom always had to make sure my hands were clear. Alright, so that is incorporating pretty nicely for me. So what I want to do is let that keep mixing up. And I am going to go ahead and grab a spatula that I forgot. Alright, here I am back with my handy dandy Christmas season's greeting spatula. And we're using that to incorporate some of our other things. Like our next ingredient is 2.5 cups of coconut flakes. So that's going to be these little pieces of coconut. So we want 2.5 cups. So right off the bat, we'll go ahead. Oh, tell me about it, Aiden. Aiden's in the background here helping me in the kitchen. So I've got a half. And I don't remember if I'm supposed to mix this in by hand or with the mixer, so we'll see how it goes. So far it looks okay. Something I do realize that I forgot to put in is my extract. I need almond extract for this one. And we need 3/4 tablespoon. So this is a half, and I don't want to measure over it. So we want a half and a half of a half. Perfect. So let's move back to our coconut. We put a half a cup in there, and it looks like it's incorporating nicely. So I'm just going to go ahead and measure out my remaining cups. So there goes one on in there. And two. Alright, so once I have that all mixed in, your last thing that you need is 1 jar of maraschino cherries. So our maraschino cherries are pitted already, but they are all in one. So that means that they still have a stem on them and they are a whole cherry. You don't want that. You want them to be halved. So you will go ahead and pull out your stem and simply cut those in half. And I've already done that, but I saved a couple to show you in advance. Just cut right in half so you've got 2 halves of your juicy cherries. And you want to drain the juice out of there. So I drained as much juice as possible out of there, but my fingers are still a little wet, so I need a towel, which I lost. Hate when that happens. But my dough looks amazing. So I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna knock off everything from my beater. And we're gonna get our cookie scoop out. And we're gonna do our tester cookie. So we've got 1 scoop right there on the middle. I am gonna press it down just a touch, and I'm gonna take 1/2 of my cherry and set it right there in the middle. We're gonna go ahead, we preheated our oven to 350 degrees. Now we need to put it in the oven for about 12 to 14 minutes. So away we go. I have got my cookie. It has been 12 minutes and it came out absolutely perfect. This is one of my favorite cookies, by the way, so I am anxious to bite into it. Aiden's just mad because he can't have one. It's so good. As the name suggests, cherry almond chew. Cherry almond chew. It is chewy. It is cherry. It is just a sweet, good cookie. What I did do during the break, sorry about that, wanted to pipe in. What I did was call my mom at break, and I asked her, I was like, I know you push the cookie down, you push it down with your thumb, so it makes a little imprint for you to then put your cherry into. Go ahead and give these cookies a try at home if you are a cherry, chewy, cookie, coconutty, just a good cookie fan. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching our Christmas countdown.